Let's look into part 3, the basics of accountancy for Cbse syllabus, Cbse, TN Matric, ICSE. The transaction Jan 5, rent paid by cash. If it is paid by cash, there are two effects. One is rent and then cash. So according to the golden rule, rent it is an expenses, so debit all expenses and losses. So rent account should be debited 5,000. And then cash is an asset. If you pay rent, cash will go out. So credit what goes out. So cash account should be credited 5,000. Being rent paid by cash, that is a narration. For example, if it is paid by check, what will be the entry? So the bank balance will be reduced. So rent, the same rent account debit to bank. Here credit the giver, bank is the giver, he is giving and on behalf of us. So rent account debit to bank, credit the giver 5,000 rupees. Being rent paid by bank, I mean check. We can apply under equation method. Under equation method, rent, it is an expenses. So increase in expenses is to be debited. So rent account should be debited. And then bank, here bank is an asset. Our bank balance will be reduced. So decrease in asset, decrease in bank. So decrease in asset is credited. So we credit bank. So rent paid by check. The next one is commission received by cash, rupees 10,000. There are two effects. The one is commission received and another is cash. Commission received is an income and then cash is an asset. According to the golden rule, commission received, so credit all incomes and gain. So it should be credited. Cash means we are receiving cash. Debit what comes in, cash is coming inside. So cash account debit to commission received 10,000. And then commission received, if it is received by check, that means the bank balance. For example, bank is receiving, according to the golden rule, debit the receiver. So bank is the receiver. So bank account should be debited. Bank account debit to commission received. So according to nominal, credit all incomes and gains. So commission received 10,000. The narration is commission received by check. We can apply this method under equation method. We can apply it. So cash means it is an asset. Asset increased in asset increased, then it should be debited. So cash account should be debited. Commission received it is an income. If it is increases, it should be credited. So commission received is credited. And then if we receive by check, then the bank balance will be increased. If bank balance means it is asset. If asset increase, it should be debited. So bank account should be debited. And then commission received, it is an income. Income increases, it should be credited. So bank account debit to commission received. Narration, commission received by check. Understand? The next one is Jan 12. Rupees 1,000 due from Rohit are now become bad debts. That is 5,000 rupees. First of all, we should know what is bad debts. Bad debts means the debts which cannot be recovered, that is bad debts. For example, we would have sold some goods to Rohit. At the time of Rohit account debit to sales. It is a correct entry. Now he is not in a position to pay that amount. So we have to treat that amount as a bad debts. So if we don't receive that amount, that debit should be actually cancelled. So if we want to cancel, then debit account should be credited. Rohit account should be credited. So bad debts should be debited. Bad debts account debit, and then debit all expenses and losses. So we are debiting according to the nominal account. We are debiting. The amount is 5,000. To Rohit account, we have to cancel the debit that is 5,000 rupees. We can apply this formula under equation method. The bad debts, that is an expenses or losses. If expenses and losses is increases, it should be debited. So we are debiting. Rohit is nothing but a list of sundry debtors. Sundry debtors is an asset. Here Rohit account, because that amount is cancelled, we cannot receive that amount. So asset decrease. If asset decreases, it should be credited. So Rohit account is credited. Understand? So bad debts written off. Bad debts written off is a narration for this sum. The next one, Jan 17, cash is withdrawn by proprietor for his personal use. Withdrawn means it is nothing but the proprietor's drawings. We can use either proprietor's drawings or drawings account. When the proprietor brings the capital, his account should be credited. It is coming under personal rule. Both drawings and capital coming under personal rule in golden rule. So here drawings, if we draw, who is the receiver? I mean the proprietor is a receiver. So we have to debit, I mean proprietor's drawing. We can write only drawing. So drawings account debit. How much amount? For example, 5,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees. To cash. Cash is withdrawn. Cash is withdrawn means according to real account, credit what goes out. So to cash 5,000. So cash is withdrawn for his personal use. That is a narration. So if we can apply under equation method, drawings means drawings. If we draw, the capital account is to be reduced. So decrease in capital. So decrease in capital, it should be debited. So drawings is debited. Okay. And then asset, cash is an asset. Cash is decreasing. So decrease in asset is credited. So cash is debited, I mean credited. So goods, sorry, not goods, cash is withdrawn. Cash withdrawn for personal purpose. That is a narration for the personal purpose or personal use. Next one is amount withdrawn by the proprietor for his personal use by check. That means he has drawn the amount from the bank. So the same rule for drawings account, because under personal rule debit the receiver. Here the proprietor account should be debited. So proprietor drawings account should be debited. Instead of proprietor's drawings, we can write drawings account debit. Rupees 5,000. And then to bank, because credit the giver, bank is the giver. So to bank 5,000 rupees under golden rule. We can apply under equation method. Drawings is nothing but decrease in capital. If the capital decreases, it should be debited. So drawings account should be debited. And then bank. Bank is an asset. If the asset, because the bank balance will be reduced. If the bank or asset is decreased, asset decreases, it should be credited. So to credit, I mean to bank is credited. So amount withdrawn by the proprietor for his personal use, it is a narration. Goods withdrawn by the proprietor, rupees 7,000 for his personal use. The drawings, as usual, it should be debited. Drawings account debited. The same rule, rupees 7,000. Because under personal rule, debit the receiver, debited the proprietor's drawings account. And then real account. Under real account, credit what goes out. Here goods goes out. Instead of goods, we have to write to purchases 7,000 rupees. We can apply this formula under equation method. Under equation method, drawings means decrease in capital. So decrease in capital is to be debited. So drawings account should be debited. And then purchases, it is an expenses. Expenses is decreased because we have purchased for business purpose. Now if it is drawn, it is reduced. So decrease in purchases, I mean expenses decreases, it should be credited. So purchases account should be credited. So amount, goods withdrawn for personal use. It is a narration. So we have to remember, drawings account. There are three types of drawings. The first one is drawings, cash drawings, and then amount drawn from the bank, and then bank drawings, and then we can use the goods from the business. So buy goods. So what will be the journal entry? If it is by cash, so drawings account debit to cash. If it is by bank, drawings account debit to bank. If it is goods, that is drawings account debit to purchases.